Jamie Owens. I've been a cab driver for 23 years this month. I started doing the knowledge 25 years ago. It took me 21 months to get my badge, which was quite quick at the time. Sherbet Radio was an idea that I had a couple of years ago nearly now. I just had this mad and wacky idea that the taxi trade needed a radio station of its own. We didn't want to just call it taxi radio because it's a bit bland and boring. So we changed it to Sherbet because Sherbet Dad means cab. So that's why we changed it to Sherbet. Everyone knows that a Sherbet is a cab. And the funny thing was, during the demo, we actually had 1,300 cab drivers tuning in. Yeah, the demo on the 6th of May at the Shard was basically against Transport for London because of their refusal to site a taxi rank in a realistic position outside the building. Since we've been transferred over to Transport for London, they've lowered our standards down so far that now, if you look around at the state of some taxis, not all, but some, they're absolutely deplorable. It's really sad to see that the standards have lowered down that much, all because Transport for London are incompetent and not fit for purpose and basically cannot be bothered to administrate anything properly. Hendy is a bus conductor, or was a bus conductor. You know, he's now earning £680,000 a year. You know, these are people that have been promoted way beyond their abilities. You know, and it just seems that they seem to put people into a position as a fall guy for 3 or 4 years, and then lay loads of blame on them and get rid of them with big payoffs, and then stick someone else in a position and then reorganise things, and they just make a total cock up of whatever they do. On the 777 thing, I was actually doing a wedding early that morning. I was up at Marylebone Registry Office on Marylebone Road, and there's a little lay-by outside the registry office there, and because I'd worked the night before, I got up early to go and do the wedding. I was actually asleep outside the registry. While they was getting married, I was asleep, having taken the opportunity to sort of 30 minutes sleep, and all I kept hearing was all these sirens going past, and you know, you keep looking thinking, oh, for God's sake, be quiet, I'm trying to get some sleep here. And I sort of, after the ceremony, I picked the bride and groom up, taken them to their reception, and then I'm driving back through London. I was going to go to work, and I'm thinking, what's going on? There's police everywhere. And I tried phoning my wife to say that I'd just finished the wedding, couldn't get through, and I'm trying to phone other people, couldn't get a phone signal, and I thought something's going on. And I managed to get through to a friend of mine, and who's a cab driver, and I said to him, what's going on? I said, there's police everywhere. He went, what do you mean, what's going on? Where have you been? He said, there's bombs going off everywhere. And I said, well, I've been asleep at Marylebone Registry Office. He said, well, there's bombs going off in Edgware Road tube station just round the corner. And I knew absolutely nothing about it. I was totally oblivious to the lot. And yet I was sitting right in the middle of it all.